All the guides on the Scrum page are pretty cool anyway. Yes.
Does it support CSS styling?
Yes, yes. So styling, you do all the styling with CSS. So some advanced features, we already talked about touch. It has touch support built in. You have something called modules. So you can reload parts of your application from the server later on. So if you have a huge application that has different maybe sub-applications or certain things that not every user would need right away, you can load and evaluate them from the server later on. So the app can start quicker. We also have something called a data store. And that's a pretty cool concept too, which you don't have in Cappuccino. There are projects that try to add it to Cappuccino too, but it's proper, it's built in. So it's almost like an object relational mapper that you might know from Rails or somewhere else. And you can build so-called data sources that will connect to your server. So for example, you could build a data source that says, okay, I have person object, and if you want to search for person objects, you have to connect to this Rails server at this domain. And if you want to save a person object, you have to call this this URL. If you want to update them, you have to call this URL. And if you want to delete them, this URL. You set all that up once in a data source, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore in your Scrum application. Then you just deal with the objects, and you can call save on the objects or update them. And the data source will do all the server communication for you, which is pretty cool. And you also have themes. You can theme with CSS.